Alright guys, decided to make a little video and go out in the garage today because didn't feel real good. So did a few things out there, but nothing really to show for. So thought I'd make this quick video to say thank you to all the veterans out there. Happy Veterans Day. And while I'm right here, I'll answer some questions off the last video. And somebody wanted to know if the Snap-on truck does returns, and I've never had good luck with Snap-on. You know, the guys down here in the South, they're never really about the customer service, and they sort of have the attitude that if you don't want it, you buy it off the Mack truck. So I bought that air ratchet years ago, and it's never worked. Always had to have a pair of pliers to change the direction of the head. Can't do it with your fingers. And I didn't like that when I bought it, and I tried to return it, and they said that's just how they were. So it's lost power over the years, and if it doesn't have maximum air pressure, it doesn't work worth the shit. So just a bad tool investment, you know, there. So the wrecking yard said cool on the Nova. Pisser said the Nova's coming along, and you guys go check Pisser out. He's building from the ditch to the road car, you know, and that's coming along pretty cool. Good stuff. No crack. No crack. That's a Bird Chev truck. And yeah, I just scrapped that one video. There was a lot of crack in that one, so I just did the other side there, and I'll just scrap that video or put it in the bloopers file. Been a plumber for 25 years. Crack's the name of the game. Long-tailed shirt, brother. Yeah, I need some big tall shirts, and some longer shirts for sure. Fin painter, good one. And an Aero Sport said he watched this. Thank you, sir. And then John Carey said thanks for the lesson. And yeah, I think John Carey and guys like him are the reason that I'm in the situation that I'm in with the Nova. I could have just put it together, you know, but I see these guys like Neil and John Carey, and there's a few others in the garage. Slow SRT, you know, they like to build the car in a layered look, and it definitely looks much cleaner, you know, when you restore each component and bolt it back on. And I'm trying to learn from those guys the finishing aspect of it. Scooter's real good at finishing a car. That's why I let him put Lily Bomb back together. You know, he'll do all the little attention to details, a lot like John Carey. You know, if you watch his videos, there's nothing that's unrestored. And that's what it takes to make the car look different from all the rest of the cars. So I went ahead and took a gamble, you know, took all that stuff apart. It's a little more of an investment for sure, you know, buying the pieces, but I think in the long run it'll be a lot nicer job. So thanks for watching, John, and thanks for the lessons that you give all of us. So, and then we got if I don't say your names just because I can't pronounce them, I'll just read the comment and then you'll know who you are. And you know, if you want to know who left that comment, you can go back and look at the page. Great stuff, great video. You're kicking ass on the Nova. And not really, I've been working at it for 15 years now, so I'm really behind on the Nova for sure. And it's because of guys like you guys in the garage that have motivated me to get the car done. It's like Jeb Chant says, you know, it's sort of like I don't know, when you get married and you want to have kids, and you want to do the right thing and save money before you have your first kid, so you'll have everything in place. And if you do that, you sometimes find yourself never having kids, because sometimes when we have to put the funds aside and find money to do something, that's the fastest way to kill a project. So with that being said, though, the car's been sitting for a long time. You know, I've been raising kids, and I still don't have a lot of money to invest in the car. It's going to be a lot of used parts and stuff that's laying around, but it's a slow process, and it's definitely fun working on it. And I'm looking forward to getting it done and going for a ride in it and taking all you guys with me. You know, that's the goal, and hopefully we'll get it done. Snow, oh shit, Smoky Sammy. You guys don't check this guy out a lot. He's building a badass garage, and he's been doing a lot of insulation work and woodwork and drywall stuff, but he's going to make some good videos. Sammy's a good guy. Check him out. And Smokin' Sammy is the name of his channel, and he's wanting to know about inside rocker panels. He mentioned the 3M rust fighting stuff, and you know, they come with the wand that you mentioned. You can attach that wand onto various other 3M products. They have the undercoating, you know, that'll go on that wand, and you can use the rust proofing. The rust proofing is very much like the fluid film. You know, it's an oily substance, so you want to do that after you refinish the car. That would be the last step you take to protect those rocker panels. And the rust fighter does have some rust inhibitor in it, and it's more of an oily, waxy film type substance, but it is a good product. Some of the guys have made different hoses that'll go through the rockers, where they can drag it through and actually you know, paint it or put some etch primer in there, something to kill the rust deadener. And they're using that same tube process to deliver the product in the rocker. But 3M's the only one that I know of. I know they're Rick Fix. If you go check out some of his videos, he's made a wand that he's got on the end of a gun that he drags through the rocker panels. So check Smoking Sammy out, and I hope that answered some of your questions there, buddy. Give her a new 6-speed. Smoking Sammy. Some of you guys got better budgets than I do. Somebody mentioned Hydro Boost brakes on the Nova, and it's an excellent idea, and I'm sure they work very well, but it's one of those things, guys. It's got to be the most tight budget build that there is. You know, it's going to be old school. I mean, it's sort of hard for me to grasp that I was able to build that car when I was younger, making $200 a week, and was able to save money and build the car and race it and do all that stuff. But you know, times have changed. Things have gotten much more expensive, and a lot of us just don't make the money that we used to. And I'm in that boat, so I sort of got to do it as old school as possible, because old school is cheaper. You know, there are some high-tech things I could do on the car, but I'm going to be limited to the funds I have to work with, so it's going to be a budget build. Southwest Customs, first time he thinks he could do, he could have done that video, and I'm looking forward for this guy to come over here and spend some time with me. I know sooner or later I'm going to definitely meet him, and always comments, and a long-time subscriber, so good to have you, and thanks for the comment, buddy. And Velvet Hammer, he wants to hear the story about the body shop business, and I'll give you a brief on it. I was working for Scooter, and we had a guy that we used to buy parts from. He owned a place called the Bug Hut, and had a large inventory of Volkswagen parts, fenders, floor pans, gaskets, engines, cylinder heads, whatever you needed for a Bug. Well, he started in another venture with the mini trucks back in the 80s. We used to do a lot of S10s and Blazers and stuff like that. We had installed he was selling bell drop spindles, body kits, and the flavor of the day, you know. And the business was much better back then. You know, we had a huge store, and probably 6,000 square foot showroom, and the store got so busy, and we were always sending business to other people, that he, you know, cornered me and talked to me at Scooters one day, and he said that he wanted to open a body shop where he could install the parts that he sold. And you know, he sort of offered it up to me, and I took the offer, and we did it, and it blew up, and it was great. It was a big shop. His dad ended up getting injured at the shop, and he ended up becoming a preacher, going to seminary school, and we ended up selling the shop after about the second year. And it did get me started back into the body shop business. You know, after we sold that shop, I got a little bit of cash. I met Andrea there, and my life changed direction for sure. And I went back into the body shop business for sure after I got rid of that shop, and that's where it all started. So I'll tell you the story. We'll get into it a little more, and maybe I'll drive by and show you the shop one day. It's still over there, and the name of the shop was Creative Customs. And the shop's still in business. The guy that bought it actually relocated the shop, and he's done really well with it. So that was close to 25 years ago. So it's a business that lasted, and the guy was able to take it over and do something with it. I actually trained a guy who knew actually nothing about paint and body business, and he came down from Miami, had a pocket full of cash, bought the business. I trained him for about 2 months, and they took the business over. So little story, a little bit of that. I get into it. There's a lot of good stories on that body shop. It was fun there for sure. So, Ziggy gassed up the 80s, the greaties. Yep, the 80s were a great time. And you know, we look back and we think when we're living in a time, you know, that, you know, we don't have it good, but when we look back, you know, those are always the good old days. So enjoy the day you're living in, because they seem to get harder, not easier. VW Bus Ache said good job, thank you buddy. And then Star Rider, just say no to the crack, I think. And then oh, I can't see. My screen got changed too, my print, so I need to get Hans to come in here and change the print. A lot of you guys are just saying nice work. I was bored with no ass. I could put that other video up for you. Nose coming together, good stuff. So that was just a couple of questions answered there. I'm not good at this. I need my partner, but she's watching movies tonight, so I'm gonna have to get on her ass and make her do answering the question videos. YouTube's, oh, this is the YouTube thing. I refreshed my page, like Gary said, and I started to be able to comment again. So that's a a good tip. I don't know what it is with YouTube, but it's, you know, the benefits well outweigh the pain in the ass part of it. You know, I usually just deal with it and move on. I just wanted to make that video to let some of you guys know that if you don't see me commenting on your videos, sometimes there's reasons why. You know, either I can't comment or you know what I'm saying. It's not always because I'm not watching your videos. Well, it's a lot of stuff and a little shed. Your dogs, they stay in the yard. Do they run off? No, they stay in the yard. The pit bull, or the beagle, as I like to refer to her, she likes to go back to her old house. You know, Missy, we got her from a family that lives 3 or 4 houses over. They weren't able to take care of her after she got hit by the car, and we adopted her. And every once in a while, Missy will run back and check her old family out. So, you know, Super OV10, Nova's getting her done. Looks good there. It's good to get some stuff on the go. So there you go. You guys go check Super OV10 out. You know, he's got a badass little coupe that he drives around in. And he did a friend of putting the coupe up and taking a ride with his buddy a couple videos ago. And I think the last video he did, some guy was pulling out in front of him and he wasn't happy. So I think he must transport stuff around the country. Every time I see a video, he's driving. And check him out. He's a long time commenter and subscriber. So thank you, sir. What is your intentions with the old carts? Da 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 da. Yeah, those old carts, you know, I got those carts. I need to try to put them back together. If you're interested in one, you know, just email Andrea and let her know what you're sort of wanting. You know, if you want a whole cart, if you want pieces, I can look through and see what I have. You know, I've given some stuff to Anthony there, and I probably got enough to build another motor, but most of those carts are race carts. You know, you'd probably be better off buying a yard motor, yard cart motor. You know, 6.5 horse overhead valve Briggs would be great. You know, all the stuff I have are alcohol motors, and I don't know how they do for driving around the yard with. So, oh, Andrea answered you, so I'm sorry about that. So there we go. And then Carl's Custom Creations, he's looking for a rev kit for the lifters on the 3.8 Chrysler. Can't help you there, buddy. You might be able to call Jessel's. You know, they pretty much sell everything. They're a little pricey, but Jessel rockers are T&D valve train. They sell a lot of stuff like that, rev kits and stuff. And I know T&D Machine, they're real good guys to work with. I think they're in Colorado, if I remember right. And I've had them build me a couple of rocker setups. And I did a Buick V6, believe it or not, in a Toyota 4-wheel drive. And they custom made a shaft rocker system for me. So, you know, back when I was younger, I did stuff different, you know, working for Scooter. I built this Toyota right after I left Scooters, and I think I built it at the body shop over there. And the guy, he had an open checkbook. He wanted the baddest Toyota, you know, truck that he could have. We put 9-inch Fords front and rear, 4-linked it. We did all kinds of cool stuff on it. And when it came to the motor, you know, he wanted the motor to be a badass V6 Buick. So I took the National Dragster and I looked for the guy that had the record with that particular motor. And T&D Machine was, they were racing G Dragster or some class, and they were developing the V6 Buick motor. And the guy did quite a bit of engineering and stuff through the business, and he was able to make some rockers for me that worked out really good. And they went on to make a bunch of stuff. They make stuff for Chevrolets, Chryslers, all kinds of stuff now. They're a pretty big company, so you might want to check with them. And just got... Oh, I don't know what the hell was in my shirt. I came inside, something bit the shit out of my shoulder the other day. But when I took my clothes off, it was gone. But probably a spider, if I had to guess, being in Florida, out of that shed more than likely. And then G-Day Mate from Ziggy Gassed Up. Can't wait till it's cold and clean out his shed. Mr. Jones, 2010. Carl's Custom Creation. Snow, snow, snow. Oh boy. Tommy is talking about tackling some of the projects that he's got sitting around for a long time, and it's easy to do. Me and Tommy have some of the same problems, you know, out of sight, out of mind with me. And you know, I see the Nova sitting there, but there's just always something else that needs to be done, you know. And it's so hard to work on projects sometimes. That's the beauty of the U2 garage, you know. I feel like when you start something, you're sort of obligated. You're obligated to finish it almost, you know. It's like the Nova, you know. I work on it a little here and I work on it a little there, and I've got certain guys that like the Nova videos and certain guys that like the Volkswagen videos, but always get those guys with the Nova that, you know, they'll leave little comments. Hey, it's time to work on the Nova. Nova Chris is one of them. Motivates me to work on that car. Matt, you know, Slow SRT, he ribs me. And all that stuff helps. So constructive criticism or, you know, poking in the ass every once in a while is good. And that's why I start so many projects, because, you know, you guys expect me to finish them. And I will get them done. So. Ding wants me to send him a go-kart, so that almost be worth it just for the videos. Oh yeah, now let's start on Project Wrong Side. It's probably looking pretty good. We haven't seen any videos from that since Matt painted that, but I'd like to see that with the tape off of it. I'm sure it looks good. Lakeside Rancher, he left a comment here. Make a video. And I think he's commented on, you know, me hassling you guys to make videos, and you guys really knocked it out of the park on that. A lot of guys made videos. I saw Lakeside Ranchers through your little town there. Very cool, nice little town you live in, and you know, it doesn't have to be a car video, guys. It could be a driving video. I saw Jake and Al today taking the fence down. So it's just it's seeing you guys. You know, it's seeing you guys put a video up. It's so YouTube doesn't mess with us and unsubscribe us from each other. You know, it keeps us all active and current. And it don't take long to put a video up. You know, your AK-47 pop-offs is his tags, $32. Not here. Not here. You find me a job and I will buy a house. Mega Archer 101. What do you do? Let me know what you do and I'll find you a job. I know a lot of people. And it's a good job market here right now. A lot of jobs available. There's not a lot of people that have the skills and the training that are necessary to fill the jobs. I know I've got a lot of friends of mine are managers at body shops, and you know, they want people that have some training now, and the guys just don't have it. And it's hard to get into anything without any kind of training, but if you have training, you have the upper hand right now, especially here. Although down here we don't get paid like you guys up north. You know, I think in the body shop business, $14-15 an hour is about tops on flat rate here. So unless you own your own shop. Yahoo 66. That's a lot of stuff there in there. I'm glad to see you dive into it. Yeah, we're gonna do the big block there, buddy. I got the all the parts for the big block. I got to order a couple more things. I need a camshaft, I need a set of lifters, and I think that's about it. And we can build that. Holy smokes! I thought I was a pack rat, and that's one pack rat one. No, I'm definitely a pack rat. I got stuff you guys haven't seen yet, you know, hidden, and I'm bad about packing the shit in and keeping it for too long and not doing anything with it. I think a lot of us have that issue, you know. So I'm gonna cut this one short here. I got a lot more videos to answer, but if I make this too long, you guys don't watch them. And so what I'll do is I'll make you another video maybe tomorrow night. I can talk Andrea into answering some questions with me. But she's not too busy, or there's not a good movie on, or whatever she's been doing lately. Golden Leafs in Toronto has all Nova stuff. Looked them up on Google. Yeah, I got a Nova book from somebody ground up. Somebody sent, I think Chris sent that to me. I was going to try to order some stuff from them. I need a couple brackets, couple of this, couple of that. Nothing major. Love the stories. Thanks for the videos. It was the Nova story. Got Andrea blowing the Nova up and rolling it over and crashing it. We'll have to get her to tell the story. She tells it the best. But that was a great night. Alright guys, I'm going to go ahead and shut this off again. You know, I got a little sidetracked there on answering the questions, but the main thing was to say thank you to you veterans out there, and I appreciate everything you guys do. And yeah, so you active guys too, you know, you do a lot for us. And my cousin, you know, he was going to buy those carburetors from me, and he was talking to me. He just got home. He's only been back from Iraq or Afghanistan for a short amount of time, and he just got deployed to Japan. So you guys in the military are spread pretty thin right now. I know you guys are humping it from country to country. And from my cousin, I know you watch these videos. I got your 48s. They're right on my dresser there, buddy, and they'll be here when you get back. And they got your name on them. Whether you pay for them or not, I got them for you. So you know, when you get back, maybe we can get together, and you can come by and pick these carburetors up and all that good stuff. So I know, I think your car's in South Carolina now, and I hope everything goes good for you, man. I hope you get your family back together. I know he got deployed. He just had a kid, and he wasn't able to take his wife or his new baby with him. So that's hard. You know, the military does an amazing job for the circumstances that they get put in. So thanks again, guys, and you guys have a good one.